Good morning to Bitcoin Bounce. My name is Joseph and I'm today here with Dion. Today we're going to look at the price of Bitcoin, and Dion is also going to give us a potential trading option on the Theta coin. Good morning, Dion.
Good morning, guys. Okay, so we're starting Bitcoin on the weekly just to get an overall picture again after this big pullback we had the past few days. So we're still in this overly bearish trend. We found support on the weekly. It looks like we might be actually coming down to come and retest this weekly support. The thing that I don't like is this 200 EMA, the 200 MA, the 200 weekly MA is broken again with this last week's candle. We closed under it again, so that's really not good. We don't want to be there. So we're hoping to break that 200 quickly, and then we'll be faced with this support that resistance line that's been coming since November. So there's quite a lot ahead of us to break through. Let's just zoom into the daily. So on the daily, just quickly, we were trading in that rising wedge, which is a bearish pattern, and they normally break down, which has now happened. So maybe this is the best that this has actually now happened. Everyone was worried about it. When is it going to happen? So now it's happened, and now we can look for new patterns and hopefully start going up here. So at the moment, we found support at 2800, and we've got this trend line, support trend line. So for now, we just don't want to break that, and we don't want to break the 28. Otherwise we might be going lower still. On the 4-hour, all these previous supports that we were fighting through to gain, we've lost all of them, so they're all above us again. So again, just that support. So we're trading between these two zones at the moment, and the bottom here is 21,500 basically is the level that we want to break into and hold. Let me just go through to quickly to Ethereum as well, just to give you an overview there. So Ethereum, basically the same thing. The interesting thing, I can just quickly go back to Bitcoin. The interesting thing is Bitcoin dumped much further than, or not dumped, pulled back. If we just check on the FIBs, so Bitcoin pulled back to the 50 level. You can see the 50 level of the FIB, and Ethereum, yeah, just pulled back to the golden pocket. So I think that's because of all the positivity, and I think lots of people wanting to buy Ethereum for the merge. Let me just there we go. So Ethereum has only pulled back to the golden pocket, where Bitcoin has pulled back much lower to the 50 level. So that's kind of interesting, and so I think that's the support. So we can probably just follow Ethereum here, and we'll if we get a bounce here, I think Bitcoin is going to follow suit. So I think if Ethereum again is going to lead.
So Dion, do you think it will bounce upwards there on that 61 level on Ethereum? Do you think that's a buying opportunity on Ethereum?
It looks good, yeah. On the stochastic, we going up on Ethereum. I would just wait for this RSI. Let's go have a look at the daily on Ethereum. So, if Ethereum on the daily is trading between these two levels. Remember, we had this very strong ETH demand zone here, from where we had all these massive bounces. So we're just below that zone, so we just have to break back into it. But let's check the stochastic here. So it's looking as if stochastic is turning to give a buy signal on Ethereum, so it's looking very positive that we can bounce back into that level, and from that level we've had those massive rises. So Ethereum is really looking great. I think it depends what happens to Bitcoin, but it's looking good, yes. Then I also quickly wanted to touch on just the root of all this damage is the dollar that is just running up. It's just had a crazy run up. So it's 3.5%, which is a lot for the dollar to just move, and that in turn dropped the Nasdaq by 4% and the S&P as well, 2.4%. Even if we look at gold, even gold is down 3.6%. So everything has dumped because the dollar is so strong. And that's the problem. So we're wanting this dollar to stay under this resistance zone, yeah, and hopefully just pull back down. That will bring all the other markets up again. So we're waiting, keeping an eye on the dollar, keeping an eye on Bitcoin. Well, today I'm not going to open any trades here. Just that's very uncertain at the moment. I can show you the trade that I am looking at is on Theta BTC. So we previously took this trade, yeah, and we took a 10% trade there, which came off, and I'm waiting to just retake that same trade. So this is on the daily. If we just zoom into the hour, so we would look for an entry on the hour chart, and it's not there yet. I was hoping that we would hold this 562 level, but we might have to just bring it back down to the support that we had here, and that would be at 556. So if we get to turn around, so if we look at the stochastic, yeah, we would be looking for just a buy signal here, our RSI to go above 50 and the volume here to go above 0. So at the moment we're not quite there yet to get into this trade. And the other thing I would also just wait for us to break this green line is the 50 EMA. So we just have to be patient. Yeah, we'll definitely take this 10% trade again, and I'm sure we'll make it. We just have to wait for the right time to get into it. And that's it from me, Joseph.
Yeah, the nice thing about Theta, especially when you DCI trade, but really for any trade with a take profit, it does these spikes to the upside every once in a while, and that's an easy way then to cash out whatever trade you have, as long as you got something in. And Theta is in a support level, and that's on my list of coins that I think is going to 2x over the next year. So even if you buy that coin without a stop loss, and you put your 10% take profit in, you might sit with a coin for a little bit before it cash out if it goes down even more. But there's a good chance that it's now on a strong support to go up. So yeah, I actually have Theta that I bought in my portfolio, and I'm very excited about that coin. I also DCA with Theta, so that's exciting. Dion, thank you. We're gonna keep track of where Bitcoin and Ethereum and Theta is going. I think this is an excellent analysis that you did today. So guys, I recently set up my Bybit account, and I started to follow some of that copy trader guys that's trading there just as an experiment. I just put a little bit of money, maybe $200 behind it, just to see what's happening. Then I thought I might as well put money into my account and do some DCA on a spot forex, on a spot crypto site, and I thought I'll show you guys my favorite coins. So I went through all the Bybit coins, and I tested each one, and I optimized a bot that I think is going to make some money. So I want to come back in an hour, and I want to show you what I think is going to be the best setup for a DCI strategy on Bybit. Anyway, thank you, Dion. See you in an hour. Thank you, guys. Cheers.
Great, guys. Thank you. See you later. Cheers.